So I had my Twitch chat send me designs and concepts for new fake Pokemon to be rated on stream, and things got pretty interesting. We had some new beautiful Pokemon designs, and of course some nightmare fuel as well to balance it out. This actually ended up being a lot of fun, so make sure you guys follow me on Twitch so you don't miss the next one. And feel free to submit ideas and concepts to the Fakemon ratings channel in my Discord server. And of course, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe. Now let's take a look at some fake Pokemon. Let's get into the rules, I guess I should say, for the Fakemon ratings. So, obviously, I'm not going to be too hard on the critiquing art-wise. I'm not an artist. I am probably the worst drawer, like, in this whole entire chat room, probably on this whole Twitch server. You know what I mean? Like, I am so bad with art that it would just be offensive for me to judge anyone. It's not what we're going to be judging these Pokemon based off of. It's going to be 3 different categories. The first one is going to be simply the design. The design of the Pokemon. Is it fire? Is it not fire? The next is going to be the concept. Is the concept fire? It better be. You better hope so. You really better hope the concept's fire. And then the third one is plausibility. What's the probability this could be a real Pokemon? Like, is this a Pokemon? Not something that, we expect this Pokemon to be in the next game. That's not at all what I mean. I'm just saying, could we picture this Pokemon inside a real Pokemon game? And that's what we mean by plausibility. And I think this is going to be really, really fun. I'm glad you guys showed up. Thank you to everyone who put Fakemon submissions in the Discord. I thought that was super cool. And if this ends up going really well, we could just do this again. We could straight up just do this again. Make it a little series on the Twitch channel, like maybe every month or something. But yeah, I'm down. There better be a rare Candymon with sunglasses or else I'm leaving. I guess you might have to leave. You might have to leave. I'm sorry, because I'm not sure if there is. All right, well, without further ado, chat, I guess let's just go ahead and get into this Fakemon judging. I started off with a dark and windy one. We're going to get into that in a second. But also, we're going to end with some dark and windy ones, all right? It's going to be a little sandwich, dark and windy. Everyone else is divided into, if you submitted multiple Fakemon designs, there's going to be multiple, they're going to be in a row. That's what I'm saying, except for dark and windy, so. That's how we're doing this. Some of them are so funny. I love these designs. All right, but first things first, let's get into this design. Here, we have Pixiu, which I think is let's just read this. We got Placian here, which is a dual-type Steel Fairy legendary Pokemon introduced in Generation... Okay, yeah, cool. They're going to make me expose myself for not knowing Roman numerals. Wow. Roman numerals, okay? I'm sorry. It's not known to evolve into any form or any other Pokemon. It's often spoken of in legends as a repellent of malice and evil. Encountering a Placian means that it senses purity in your heart. Oh, dude, but this already looks so sick. So it's 100% female, steel and fairy type, which is actually really sick. It's weak to ground, fire. All of fairy's weaknesses get taken care of, which is pretty damn sick. But this dude, this is so freaking cool, man. I saw these two and I was like, what? But this one's Steel and Psychic with the Coin Purse ability, obviously a new ability. Wait, is that new? It's gotta be new, right? I don't think there's any Pokemon with Coin Purse. Right? 100% male for this one. According to legends, Devicean brings immense wealth to those who encounter it. It's said that it produces gold and silver inside of its body. It's one of the most highly sought-after Pokemon in Zaro and is dangerous to search for it. Placian immediately defends it whenever it's found. See, what I've always loved about Dark and Windy's work is that there's always a backstory. It's so cool. There's always a backstory with all this. Make sure that it's always protected. It shows absolutely no mercy. It will tear its enemies apart with razor sharp teeth. What? Coin Purse is Purloin and Meowth's line's ability. Interesting. I had no idea.
Hey, pal.
No shot. Are you serious? Dude, design-wise, I gotta go with a 9 out of 10 on that. Okay, well, here's the thing. I gotta decide which one I like more. I have to decide which one I like more first. Otherwise, it's going to be impossible to rank them. And I think I like this one a little bit more. So I'm going to go with a 10 and then a 9 on design for this one. But I don't they're so good, bro. They are so fire. Next up, we have Concept, 10 out of 10 for both of them. I think 10 is the only reasonable answer for Concept. This is amazing. This is amazing right here. The Wealth Pokemon, and the Faithful Pokemon. Wow. And then Plausible. Dude, I could actually see this. I could so see this being in a Pokemon game. I think this is definitely plausible. I'm going to say 8 out of 10. I'm gonna for sure say 8 out of 10 for that. But yeah, the coloring is really nice. This looks great, man. Shout out to Dark and Windy. All right, so there's the first one. And you guys know, like, if we're starting like that, it's about to be some fire. This is gonna be crazy. Yeah, I could already see these two with their own game right now. Pokemon Faith and Pokemon Wealth. Pokemon Religion and Pokemon Stonks. That's what we'll do. I think those two games could actually happen. Let's move on to the next one. Here we have some of Nathan's designs, and these are really cool, man. These are really cool. I only picked 3 of them. There's a Wingull as well, but I just, I don't know. There's going to be a shit ton if I did every single person. So first thing, we have this Pelipper right here. It's like an electric Pelipper. There was a Wingull as well, like I said. But this looks great, man. I could see this totally being like a different form for Pelipper because, I mean, it's already got Drizzle with Hurricane, right? So, you know, Hurricane having 100% accuracy in the rain. Like, I don't know. I could see it turning into Electric Bird and getting like Thunder in the rain. It looks great. It seriously does. I just love the lightning bolt on the top of its head. I think that's such a subtle yet nice touch. It's like the cherry on top, man. It's really like the cherry on top. Pokemon Profit and Pokemon Profit. Wait, that is genius, bro. That is actually genius. Pokemon Profit and Pokemon Profit. You're insane, Josh. You're actually insane. Dude, yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and give this one design 9. Literally a 9. The only thing that I could say, like, maybe would make it a little bit better is if it had just a little more, like, maybe one more thing showing it was electric. Like, maybe, like, I don't know, maybe a different feather pattern or something. I'm a huge fan of any Pokemon getting a new form, so pretty easy to please, but this looks really cool. Concept, gonna go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10. Again, electric Pelipper. Why not, man? Just why not? And then plausible, I'm gonna give it 9. I'm gonna give it a 9 for plausible. I can see this happening. I could 110% see this happening. So let's move on to Nathan's next one. This one's pretty funny. I like this. So it's a Honchkrow with like a Snorunt instead of a Fedora. And I just love when 2 Pokemon are combined. Like, it's not really a fusion, but you know, it's like Slowbro and or Slowpoke and Shelter. How they make Slowbro. Like, this is so cool. Like, he's just, maybe he lost his Fedora and then he picks up a Snorunt because he's like a scavenger, right? He picks up a Snorunt and then he's like, wait, this isn't food. He puts it on his head and then he turns into like an ice type or something. Oh, I didn't even realize the Snorunt is completely dead. The Snorunt is completely dead. I think it's sweet though. It's got some gnarly ass talons. Jesus, I almost just called them feet. Imagine if he had just human feet. Some gnarly talons. Jeez. I love this though. Like, imagine if it was like Ice and Ghost or something. It probably would just be Ghost. I love this though. This is a great idea right here. For the design, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 8 probably. For the concept, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9. And for the plausibility, I'm gonna go ahead and give it like a 4. Just because I don't think they would ever do this. As much as I wish they would. I think they should combine Pokemon like this more. Like, they shouldn't do it that much to where it's like, all right, we get it. Like, Jesus Christ. But I think this is really cool, man. I just don't think Pokemon would do it. Next up, this is super cool. We have a new Meganium. This is awesome. Nathan, you are great at this, man. You really are. All right, but yeah, this Meganium right here, I love when older Pokemon get forms. That's why I've been such a huge fan of these last 3. I just think it's great. It gives new light to old Pokemon, and this just looks beautiful. All right, I can easily see this be like a dragon type or maybe even like a bug type. It kind of gives me like Mantis vibes or something. But this looks great, man. The flower is so cool too. I love the fact it looks like paper. It's like origami or something. It's really, really cool. I think Meganium deserves some type of evolution like this. It really does. Or at least to be fairy type. Because when they made it fairy type in Radical Red, I'm like, okay, that just makes sense. Why is this Pokemon not? Why is it not? Let's get into the rankings for this one. Meganium. Honestly, yeah, this shit is fire. This shit is actually fire. I'm going to go ahead for the design and I'm going to give it a 10. I'm going to give this one a design for the 10, or 10 for the design, excuse me. Concept. Let's see. The concept for this one, I'm probably going to give this one a 9. I'm going to give this one an 8 for the concept. Although it does look really, really dope. I guess I just don't really know what it's going for without, like, a description. I'm thinking it's dragon type, probably, but I really don't know. I'm gonna say for the concept, 8 out of 10. And plausibility, I'm gonna give a 6. It's still like, I don't think they would make this. However, it's got a higher probability considering, you know, it's a 2nd gen starter. I could, you know, that just kind of makes sense that they would give one of those. If any Pokemon, you know? All right, here we got something interesting. This is all Flare stuff, or some of Flare stuff. I think these are great. We got Salamenis to Society. We got Salamence with the black Air Force Ones on. This is a threat, bro. This is scary. This is actually a scary Pokemon. I don't know what I would do if, you know, I was playing a randomizer and this came out on the field. I really have no what I would do. I'm at a loss for words. So yeah, Salamenis to Society. Design, 10. Come on. Concept, 10. Plausibility, negative quadrillion. Like, this shit is not gonna happen. Negative Googleplex, all right? Just put that shit in your calculator, all right? We got Smolbrain Alakazam. I think this is just the opposite of Alakazam. This Alakazam is really, really smart, and this one's just not. It does the opposite of what Alakazam is supposed to do, which is negative 5,000 IQ Alakazam right here. This is me when I'm playing Nuzlocke, all right? Someone had too much fun with Photoshop. Bro, I can make this in Photoshop in 2 seconds. You literally just click the warp button and, like, you just, like, make a circle, press the warp button, and then press down. This is amazing. I love this. I think this is definitely a top tier design. Design, 10. Concept, I'm gonna give it an 8. Light 8 on this one, all right? It's just an opposite Pokemon. We've seen that before. Light 8. Plausibility, maybe like a 1. Because, like, at least it's not adding, like, real-world items to the Pokemon. I think this could work, maybe. I don't know. Like, maybe not exactly looking like this, but maybe like an anti-Alakazam or something. Definitely not this particular version. The meh. Yeah, Alakazam. Interesting. If you liked all those, then the next Pokemon you're definitely going to get a kick out of. We got Slacking here. This is literally just a Pokemon fusion. This isn't even a fake Pokemon. This is just a fusion. I don't see the problem. This just looks like a normal Pokemon to me. It's Slacking. It's the name of a Pokemon, right? Yeah, he teleported his brain out of his body. That's what he did. He teleported his consciousness. Yeah, dude, he's picking his nose. He's digging for gold, bro. Oh my god. Design. I'm gonna give this one a 7. I'm gonna give this one a 7. Dare I say, a 7. Concept, actually pretty good. 9. I'll give it some credit there. Pretty funny concept. All right. Got to give credit where credit is due. Plausible. 1. Probably a 1. Next up, we have Sakura in the Discord server. Not sure what their Twitch name is or if they even have a Twitch name, but here's what we got. These are really, really cool. You guys are going to like these. So we have South Sea Shellos and Gastronaut, and then you have North Sea Shellos and Gastronaut. So instead of just East and West, we have some North and South, which is really cool. This one has like the coral reef set up on it. I'm not really sure what this one is. Oh, it's probably like glaciers. I mean, if it's the South Sea, it's probably based off of like glaciers in the water, which would, oh my god, that's so cool. That's so cool. And this one being the North Sea, well, I mean, it's still, I don't really know. I'm just guessing here, but yeah, it's got to be glaciers and coral, right? Wow, that is a great concept right there. I love that. Oh, it's the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis?
Oh my god, that is so awesome. So, South Sea, wow. I can't even say South Sea Shellos. Holy fuck. So the South Sea one, it's got the Aurora Borealis on it, obviously, for whatever. I don't even explain that. And then the North Sea has the coral reefs. Dude, this is amazing. I think that it's such a great idea. All right, let's go for it. Design, 10 out of 10. easy. Concept, 10 out of 10. Plausible? Alright, here's the thing. So I don't think they would just give Gastrodon these other forms. It seems a little too late for that. However, it does make sense. And for that reason, I gotta give it like a 7 on plausible. Or I gotta give it a 6 on plausible. I gotta give it a 6. Alright, next up. We have West Heracross and Heracross. Wow, dude. What is up with my language? I can't fucking speak, bro. But we got West and East Heracross here. See, I always thought that it would be cool if other Pokemon had East and West forms. I mean, we kind of have that with regional forms, if you want to think about it. Like, I don't know. The Alola region, if it's west from this region, then I guess an Alola form really is just west or east that Pokemon. You know what I mean? West Heracross is just the normal Heracross, which is fine to me. I don't think they would need... It wouldn't make sense for them to make 2 different new Heracrosses, so one of them's got to be the East and one of them's got to be the West. And then East Heracross, obviously, the star of the show. It's got some horns, some giant horns. It's got some crazy-ass claws. Look at that, some spikes. And then the female version will have just smaller horns, which probably mimics a beetle in real life, right? I feel like the males have bigger horns. Then again, I don't know much about beetles. I am so down with this. Sakura, great designs. Design on this one, I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to give this one actually a 10. I'm going to give this one a 10. It's sleek, it's simple, it gets the job done, does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's just an East and West form. It's not supposed to be crazy different, all right? Maybe it's just supposed to demonstrate the different climates that each of the bugs live in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, I'm loving that. This is a great design. Concept as well, I'm going to give it a 9. Yeah, pretty much that. Nothing more to say. It deserves a 9. And then plausible, same. I have to give the same thing as the Gastrodon, just like a 6, 7, around that area, 6.5. To where, like, I mean, they've done East and West stuff in the past, so, like, it's possible. But do I think they just randomly give Heracross another form? Probably not. As much as I'd love them to, and as much as Jack would love them to. As much as Jack would love them to. All right, next up. This is so cool. I gotta zoom out just a tad bit here. Here we have this little Mocha cup. Mocha and Kira actually collabed on this one, and look how freaking cute this is. Oh my god. This is so awesome. As soon as I saw this in the Discord, I just smiled. Because number 1, I thought it was super awesome that y'all collabed, but number 2, the Pokemon is just... Look at this. Smoke but enchanted and can control like a hand. It's like coffee scent. So, yeah, this is like the scent right here of the coffee that it can control like a hand because it's a psychic type, which I think is so freaking cool. It's got like enchanted smoke. Hell yeah. So it can like open and close its coffee lid to disguise from enemies, which I think is just such an awesome feature. Like, I don't know, let's say an enemy comes by, he just puts his coffee, puts his lid on, disguises himself like a normal cup of coffee. It's got latte art, which is so funny. Retreats its hands and retreats all this stuff into the cup, and then goes to sleep. See the little ZZZs? So it's got an unlimited volume of coffee because it's a psychic type. So wait, hold on. Does that mean that there's an infinite amount of coffee inside this, or does that mean you could store an infinite amount of coffee inside this? Like, does it already come with it, or do you have to pour it in? And it will never spill from its cup as well, which I think is a really, really cool piece of lore. Can you drink this, Mon? That's a good question. I'm wondering, because if its whole thing is to disguise itself from enemies and look like a coffee cup, what if a human just walks up and drinks it? Or maybe, like, I mean, it is coffee, though, so maybe you can. Like, it says it's volume of coffee. It's not, like, spooky enchanted coffee, so maybe it's safe to drink. But yeah, this is so cool, man. Water and psychic, I like that, too. I mean, yeah, it's coffee. I mean, coffee's water-based, duh. What else is it gonna be? I really like this, though. It gives me, like, that, like, Mimikyu vibe, or, like, you know, obviously disguise, that's probably why, but trying to, like, blend in. I think that's cool when Pokemon try to blend in with, like, humans. Pretty dope. Mocha Kira, I am impressed. This is so cool. And the fact that y'all, like, came up with so many cool... I love, like, you're pointing to the shit, letting me know what's up. This is great. Design, 10 out of 10. Concept, 10 out of 10. Plausible, 7 or 8. Maybe a 7.5 on plausible. Because it's... I mean, obviously, they make inanimate objects and food. Pokemon all the time. It's not far out for them. I just genuinely think this idea is a little too good for Pokemon to think of it. I think plausibility is actually like 5. I think the plausibility is like actually lower than that, to be honest. All right, next up, I actually have no idea what's next. That's kind of what's nice. Like I don't remember at all the order that I put these in, so it's gonna be a surprise. So the next Fakemon. It's Mr. Cram. Do you guys like this one? I think this is fire. I think this is actually a great design. I'd pipe. All right. Mr. Cram. Mr. Cram these nuts in your mouth. It looks like a Bionicle. Like, it's fucking with me, man. It looks put together. Like a robot or something. This does not look healthy. Mr. Cram. Mr. Bionicle look-alike. Sir, your design, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a solid 12. Shit's been looking good. It looks like you've been hitting the gym, my boy. And I just can appreciate that. I can appreciate you working on yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that solid 12. Why not? Concept 2. Well, the design might be good. Godlike, if you will. I'm just not sure what, you know, propelled you to do this. Plausibility 10. All right, you're gonna see this. This is my starter in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. All right, chat. Next up, next. Here is full Minago, and this is Ned's. This is Ned's Fakemon. I was originally going for an ice electric type, but then I drew a dragon, as one does. So it's an electric and dragon type. The spines along its back can lay flat or spike up, kind of like Lugia's spines, but the spines conduct electricity. If it attacks, its spines will flare up to better use its electric moves. Also, its eye is just electricity, just because, why not? This is pretty cool. I feel like this is in Pokemon Uranium. Like, I could see this in Pokemon Uranium right now. Like, I can imagine walking into one of those nuclear, like, hideouts. Yeah, like, nuclear type. But the Dragon Electric idea is super cool as well. I really like that. Plus, its eyes being just electricity. Come on. Come on. You can't say that's not dope. You can't say that's not sick, right? You can't say. Now, this is super cool, though. Design. I'm gonna go with the 9 on the design. I'm gonna go with the 9. Concept, I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm gonna give this concept a 10 for sure. The electric eye definitely sold it. I feel like it probably would have been a 9 without the electric eye, but that definitely gave it the extra boost. That shit is so cool. Plausibility? Plausibility, what do I think? I think like a 7 of them thinking of something like along the lines of this, like an electric dragon, you know what I mean? This is awesome though, Ned. Yeah, plausible. I'm gonna go with a 7. And yeah, so that's a, what was it? A 9, 10, and a 7. Hell yeah. Moving on. We have Lullaby. This is one, again, from Really Dark and Windy. And, come on. I know people are going to say, hey, it's a sheep. We already have Wooloo. Bro, I'm going to bet you $100 right now. Dark and Windy thought of this first. It evolves into Sleeba starting at level 19, which evolves into Slumba starting at level 28. Dude, I love this. This is so cute. In Uldum, Lumba has a... Or Lumba, I guess I should say. Lullaby. Lullaby. Aww. Psychic in normal type, which is pretty cool. Oh, no. It's got 2 forms. Oh. Lullaby normal can get Insomnia or Synchronize, and then the other form gets Adaptability, Moxie, or Guts, which is crazy. Let's check out the Pokedex entry. Their cries are able to lull anyone into a deep sleep. Their soft wool is often used to stuff pillows. And then the Oldimian one is the bell-like appendage on its chest lets out a ringing sound when it's angry. For some reason, they seem to have a strong dislike of dark-type Pokemon. The Lullaby in the Oldham region are extremely fond of Lullaby from the other regions. They get extremely defensive of them using their small horns in order to fend off possible predators. A full lore, basically, behind this one Pokemon, bro. Fuck yeah. So good. And let's take a look at that evolution. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to take the chat off the screen. I just want you guys to be able to see this. There it is, though. You can kind of see it. Horiba. So obviously playing off of Horrible, which I think is awesome. It's the Vengeance Pokemon. Having been influenced by Dark-type Pokemon, it managed to evolve into this form. Its sharp horns can pierce through stainless steel like paper. The bell-like appendage on its chest strikes fear into those who hear its ringing. Despite having evolved into one, its hatred of dark types has become more immense, and it shows no mercy when in battle against one. Some believe that the constant preying on Lullaby by other dark-type Pokemon is the reason for its vendetta, and it evolves with only dark types in the party after level up. Whoa! Moxie or Vindicator, the abilities with Intimidate. I thought Justified would be the ability. Hit by a dark type, raises its attack if it hates dark types so much. This is really cool. So, obviously, we have a full evolution line here. Lullaby, and then I guess this one just doesn't evolve. It has to, oh, there is like there's Sleepba. Interesting. So there's a different evolution to this, and then the other form evolves into this. That's really cool, man. For this evolution line, design, 10. Concept, 10. Actually, concept 11. And then plausibility, 2. Pokemon is way too stupid to think of this. Hate to break it to y'all, but that's actually the last fake Pokemon for this fake Pokemon rating session. That was so fun. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate it. And yeah, definitely make sure you guys follow if you haven't already. If this is your first stream, I appreciate you checking it out. Definitely follow. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure you watch the video, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace. I just flipped you off on accident. I meant to do... Great way to end the stream.